I'm very curious. Call me 0302216541. But let me share this story with you. So this brother said, I got back from work this evening. My wife told me that she quarreled with my neighbor's wife. I was very shocked. I mean, both women had lived in peace since we packed in. So I asked what the problem was. She told me it was because of the rope where we dry clothes. My wife wanted to dry her clothes, and my neighbor's wife wanted to dry her own also. One thing led to the other, and the quarrel started. As I was talking to my wife, my neighbor returned from work and his hot-tempered wife began to shout at him. You better go and warn her husband to warn her or else. My wife wanted to go out to confront her, but I held her back. She said, if you won't allow me to go, then you better go out and tell her husband to tell his wife to shut her mouth or else I'll come for her. My wife was angry. She entered the bedroom in anger. So I opened the living room door to peep outside. At that moment, I saw my neighbor also opening the door to come out. I thought the man was coming to warn me as his wife had instructed. But he didn't. He came to me and said, Uncle Praises, I am sure you have heard about the drama. I nodded. Yes, I have. My wife is very wild. I will not sleep this night if I don't do what she wants. She asked me to warn you. I don't know if we can just act the drama small. I will warn you and you will beg me to calm down so I can go in and sleep well. Say, nah. If you warn me and I start begging you, you will be sleeping well in your house and my wife will think I don't have power. She will insult me all night for begging you. So the two men are standing there. So what do we do? Okay, let us warn each other. You will warn me and I'll warn you. When we warn each other seriously, we then go inside the house and we both can sleep. That way, both women will know we stood for them. My neighbor agreed and we started the fire. I warned him very seriously. He also started warning me. Soon we were shouting at the top of our voices. His wife and mine came out. He ran to carry a hoe. I followed to the backyard and I brought out a machete. My wife started begging me to go inside. His wife also started begging him. That was when we both entered inside the house and we locked the door. There was silence in the compound. My wife kept rubbing my chest and telling me to calm down. While she was still rubbing my chest and head, my neighbor sent me a text. Said, it worked though. Thank you, sir. I told my wife to fetch me cold water to drink. When she stood up, I replied back, you owe me a bottle of beer. I was still typing the message when my wife shouted from the kitchen. Bad praises. You two, you have hot temper. Small rope quarrel that women are having. You have gone to carry a machete. Oh, Charlie, my woman. See what you people will push us to do. Small rope quarrel that women are having. You've got to carry cutlass. You're coming to do what? Butcher somebody. Anyway, give me a call 0302-216-541. That's all the interesting things that can happen in a compound house or in your apartment complex. Let's get talking. You can WhatsApp me on 055-111-11997. Today we do our Compound House Diaries right here on Joy 99.7 FM. I know you love this drama, eh? Charlie. Right, there's one day when I corner, the women will drag us into some fights. You have to go and fight some fight and be a man. All right, hello.
Hello, Lexis.
Yo, bro, how are you?
I'm asking. What you watching? Women. I don't know the problem. Because you can't understand women. Some small issue. They want to fight. If you go
they
come
say,
inside, they say, why are you coming inside?
they say it's
If you
not
not come
fight.
inside, you say, why are you not coming inside? Who call out to boy? One call to boy.
You have to measure.
What's the call until Matthew? Because I understand. Last time, a compound house, one of the compound my friends stayed. And his wife is fighting the other fight. Why is they fighting? Because the guy dressed nicely than his husband. That is why he's fighting. The both women are fighting.
I don't understand.
One guy dressed nicer than another one. One guy husband dressed nicer than the other one husband.
So because of that, they are fighting.
They are fighting. What kind of this is this?
No, nowadays legit. The men have to dress up.
But the man, the husband always put tuck in. If I you don't put tuck in. So why are you worried about the person putting tuck in?
No, you have to tuck in. You have to tuck in. Yes, to tuck it. No. You have to tuck it because you are representing your wife. So if you are not showing level, then your wife too will feel that dress up proper.
It's like go to the left and right. Think about money, how to make money, bring money to house.
My friend.
Think about the dresses.
You think about the money. She wants to think about how you are looking. She wants her husband to look good. What I say?
It's not necessary, but they want to fight.
It's normal, Charlie. That's our women for you. We love them like that. All right, 0302216541. Hello.
Hi, Lexis.
Yeah, bro. How are you?
I'm good. This is High Chief Ibokwe.
Oh,
OGB.
Oh, Chief OGB. Oh, so nice to hear from you, man. I miss you so much. It's been so long. Where have you been?
See, Lexis, this is a clear lesson to men.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage is all about diplomacy. Handling women is diplomacy. You must go with diplomacy. You see, they will ginger you, engineer you. If you follow them the way they want you to go, you will just find yourself in a ditch. This is a clear example of how one should handle their affairs. And you just be free from their problems and have peace at home. As for women and creating drama and generating their own problems, it will always exist. It's with us, and it will continue to live with us.
I see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, but I mean, today I want you to share your compound house diaries with us. Yeah? Some very interesting things that have happened in on your compound house or probably in your apartment complex. You know, very interesting things do happen. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Lexis. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. What's your name?
Nanaya.
Okay, Nanaya. Talk to me.
So, Lexis, we were living in an apartment somewhere in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Things were very tough for us. So, there was this co-tenant of us. They were doing well, but we had nothing. Things were very tough. Lexis, this lady would travel and come back and buy food stuff and go and give it to the outsiders. Whilst I'm in the house, things were very tough for me. Lexis, one day I was coming out of the room. She was carrying the food stuff. And when she saw me, she wanted to rush out and she fell down at the gate.
Oh.
Lexis, she wanted to rush out to go and give the food stuff to the other compound ladies. But yes, because she knew we had nothing. Things were very tough for us. She could have just, maybe take something small or something. But she would walk out of the gate and go and dash it out.
Hey.
And she was trying to rush out. And she fell down with all the food stuff at the gate. I felt some way. But, when things got better for us, I was helping her. I was giving her food stuff. I was buying stuff for her. When we moved out, I can send you the audio this lady sent me. I can send you an audio this lady sent me. Thanking me, blessing me. That look, she has missed me. She wish I'm still in this house. Lexis. But that is karma for you. Karma.
Oh, yeah, some more.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thanks for sharing, yeah?
Karma.
All right. Hello?
Hello, ladies. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, bro. How are you?
I'm fine, ladies. I'm Peter. I'm calling from Obuasi.
Okay, Peter, talk to me.
Ladies, I've learned a whole lesson from what the story just said to us. Even though it's very funny, but I've learned a whole lesson from it. I will probably advise all men to adapt or to learn what these two husbands did. Like what they did, they didn't actually follow what their wives were doing. They planned ahead. So I advise all men, husbands, to probably learn what these guys did. There was an incident. What actually happened in Obuasi here? A friend of mine, after work, came back to the house and noticed her wife was fighting with the colleague or a co-tenant. Instead of the husband to find out what actually conspired, he followed the wife and engaged in the fight. And through that, the other lady cursed the guy. And this guy died through the incident. He died.
Oh, wow.
He died. The guy died. Because he didn't know what actually conspired, which led to the fight. He just engaged in the fight and followed the wife and they fought the other lady. So they did cursed the guy, and the guy died in the process. So I've learned a whole lot of lessons. What ladies can do, they are capable of doing anything. So when incidents of this happen, you have to at least find out what actually conspired, and you have to follow your wife so that you can end up losing your life in the process.
Okay, well, thanks for sharing there. That's interesting, yeah? Okay. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro. How are you?
So me said I'm going to be sad. Or if I say a friend of one, so I saw the farm.
Aye, what do you call so?
But anyway, I think you should have kept your story to the latter part. It's a significantly funny but very interesting story that I think, like the previous caller said, we all must learn from. Now, maybe what happened? We shared an apartment, two families. We shared an apartment, and in fact, maybe you know, and maybe a small boy, teenager, may see school abandoned or boarding house. Maybe what happened? I come, I go, tired boy. I go, I scrub the floor, scrub living room, scrub dining room. Hey, my mother comes from her. Am I here, what am I expecting? Friends, you give me a pat on the back. And the question now, who sent you to go and do that work? Oh, I want you to go. Apparently, some quarrel had happened between so my small thank you and congratulations now, yes, Charlie. So this small thing caused me that, but I think we all learn from these things, and the most essentially, we must all learn to appreciate each other and be more tolerant.
Yeah,
and I think that's what we learn from the story you just shared.
Absolutely.
It's not about getting your pound of flesh, but doing your possible best to ease, tension.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
cause harmony.
It's interesting you mentioned. It's interesting you mentioned this story of yours, because I mean I played it back and I realized that in the compound house setting, if one member of your family has a problem with the other member of the family, everybody else has to fall in line. It's like you can't go and be seen playing with the other family when your mother is not talking to them.
So also sana boy John or Ben Honoma Sudana. For can't talk about by phone.
Charlie, thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for sharing. Interesting stuff. Okay, 0302-216-541. I'd love to hear yours as well. Maxi Smith from Airport says, Lexis, there was this pretty girl next door. I was hitting on her. I mean, I could wake up and bath and dress neatly and just stay home for her to admire me. One day, her parents were out and I sneaked into their room. My family witches were at work. Just as I was about to, boom, her father appeared. Hey, my guy. I'm not going to guess what happened in the next episode. Hey, thank God you are here to tell the story. Hello?
Hi, Lexis.
Yes, dear, how are you?
Good afternoon, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. What's your name?
Okay, so my name is Sarah. I'm calling from Adenza.
Okay, Sarah.
I lived in a compound house before, and I had a landlady. This woman was drama itself. Everything you did, the woman had a problem with it.
Oh,
She
wow.
started with, she had a very big compound, but we have to pay for parking cars in the house. If not, then we should park at the nearest filling station. She brought that up. Nobody said anything. And after some time, that died off. Then I went to the house with a polytank. She had a big polytank where she kept water, so that when tap wasn't running, everybody was using. But I went there with my own polytank. This woman said because I had a polytank, I had to pay double what others were paying. It didn't make sense, but I don't quarrel, so I just agreed. I was paying her double. After some time, she came by and said, "Okay, you pay the same thing." I said, "Okay." Then she used to complain we don't sweep the house. Accra, I should wake up and sweep before I drive through traffic. So I said, "Okay, I'll get somebody to come and sweep the house. I'll pay." The person started swear for 1 week. This woman had a problem. No, we can't be bringing strangers to the house to sweep.
Hey.
Like this, I got tired. I just stopped the person. But, I tolerated her. Others used to quarrel with her, every time. But I tolerated her until she felt very ill. She's even passed. She felt very ill.
Oh.
I had to carry this woman from Ajingano to Kolebu.
Hey.
When she had to go for review. Oh, my God. I did that till she passed. When she passed, I packed my things and I left the house.
Oh.
It's difficult living in a compound, in a rented premises.
Yeah.
Oh, it's difficult.
Thank you for sharing. That's a very interesting one. All right. 0302216541. Hello.
All right.
Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Lost you there. You're going to try and call me back, yeah? On 0302216541. Yeah? Interesting things happening in these compound houses. So. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Nice. What's your name?
I'm Ruth calling from Damfa.
Okay, Ruth. Let's hear you.
I also remember I and my husband rented a room at Abokobi those days. And when we went, before paying the money to the landlady, she told us that room belongs to one of his children, that one of her children that is in the secondary school. So she just wants us to know. And we were cool about it. Now, we were in the house for 3 months. Then she came that, you see, that my daughter spoke about, and she's in, and she was living with my sister somewhere, and she's in. So in the evening, she'll be sleeping in your sitting room.
Ah.
So she goes. She's coming for a visit. And it was like, wow, but there's nothing to say. So we said, oh, okay, she can join us. So in the evening, then, okay, actually, by then we are not married. I visit my husband, yes. I normally visit him, but we are not married. So that evening, the girl slept there. She woke up early in the morning and packed her mat and everything. Then Your milk is missing in the fridge. There's nothing. We will say, Then one day, I visited my daddy is my guy. So I visited him. And if you're in the room, one to this girl will knock, and please, I'm coming for a spoon.
Hey.
Then she'll pick the spoon and go. Please. The baby is your fridge. And the brother, we never enjoyed that place, so we moved.
Wow. So it wasn't for one day. She didn't stay for one day.
No. The woman says she's coming for a visit for like a week. I said, they're not near the tea. Not near the tea. She sleeps in the evening. She'll come and sleep. Mm-hmm. Then in the morning, she'll pack her things and go to the other place.
No,
they are living in a small single room with other 4 children.
No milk, no cow.
They say, milk, bread,
well, woman in Didi, chop better. No, I don't know. Wow. Bye-bye. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, interesting things happen. Oh. Hello?
Yo, hello.
Yeah, bro, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm okay, thank you.
All right. So mine was a drama that was unfolded in series in a compound house. 3 women, married women, fighting over what their husbands have been doing with them in secrecy, without the men knowing, but the women were aware. The issue is one man was chewing another man's wife.
Hey, in the compound house?
Yes.
What?
So it's like the game was going around. But the man didn't know that man A didn't know that man B is chewing the wife. But the women knew what was going on. And I think the men have been telling something to the women. So the women use those things to insult themselves. That your husband said you are this in bed. The husband said you are this. And that fight. Good evening, sir. Welcome. Lexis, that fight was something else.
Was it one of the husbands who just greeted you?
The thing exploded.
Hey. So how was it resolved?
The resolving one of the man evacuated. The fight was beyond separation. So one has to leave.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. But wait too. I was going to ask you which one was he in this story. He's like Kolana Bante. Hey! Just a 3-way calamity in the house. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so the Joy Prime Made in Ghana Fair has started. It's on all through till 17th of November. Okay, so this weekend, I'm sure you have some time. Why don't you go by the Good Park, Accra Mall, and check out the Joy Prime Made in Ghana Fair. We're experiencing real Ghanaian originality, authenticity, and of course, Ghanaian inventions, locally made clothing, shoes, bags, jewelry, beauty products, everything that you need. And it's all happening at the Good Park, Accra Mall, all through this weekend. So make sure you're there and go do some good shopping. It's brought to you by Joy Prime, empowered by Heads FM, and sponsored by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, Syntex Tank, Go Natural, Ghana Pay, and DPS Pipes. Now let's all gather for the Joy FM Prayer Summit for Peace 2024. We need to rise up in prayer and stand in the gap for our beloved Ghana, for peace to prevail before, during, and after the elections. With one heart and with one plea, in an atmosphere of intense worship, prayer, let's petition God to show our country mercy. So So you can actually join Pastor Kujo Frimpong, Pastor Atuakwa, Reverend Ni, Mike Ni Abose, and pastors from all 16 regions of the country, and very notable spiritual fathers of the land at the Victory Bible Church International Prophetic Sanctuary, Koko Mlimli, on 22nd of November, 6:30 p.m. And leading the intense worship will be Celestine, Duncan, and MOG. It's going to be great. Don't miss out. Have you checked out Big Chef Tertiary? Yeah, which technical university has the best chefs? Get ready for a culinary show